Hey y'all. So this is gonna be my second story time. Second story time. Oh, alright. So our first story time, it was so cute. That was about the first time that I wore hair was in middle school. My story time this time is gonna be about friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. How many of us have them? Alright, so alright. How I even thought about doing this story time is from my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. If you haven't watched it, please go check it out. K Michelle talking about, when she had her surgery and how a lot of her friends, they weren't there for her when she had her surgery. It was people that she was there for, whatever. Let me tell you, this story time gonna be so quick, because it's not even that deep. But I had a good friend, good girlfriend, as we would say. So I met this good girlfriend freshman year of college. We both went to the same college. We went to a HBCU. Do I want to say what school? Well, yeah, we went to Coppin. So I met her when we started at Coppin. We did something called the pre-college summer program. So it was like, you came to school basically before school started. You came to school. So we both went through that together. Me, her, and another girl, we ended up becoming friends. So eventually the other girl, she kind of like fell off with us or whatever. And like we kind of, stopped talking to her eventually. It was just like, I feel like it was catty female drama to the 10th power. Like, that's really all that it was. Like, we was young, man. Like I said, we was going into our freshman year. And we went to college straight out of high school. So this was the summer of 2005, going into winter or whatever. So me and this girl become really, really close friends. Like, we become really close friends. Like, to the point where, though, I really look at her like my sister. Like, I really looked at her as more than a friend. I looked at her like my sister, because we literally would take our kids trick-or-treating together. I mean, it was one point in time that I was driving and she was not. I would pick her up, be a friend, because that's the type of chick I am. Like, I'm just like that. It don't even matter. So we had a falling out before. Okay. So we had a falling out before. What this particular falling out was about, I never really got clarification on it. I'm somebody that, like, if we gonna move past it, we gonna move past it, and I'ma just go away about my business. It's not, whatever. The time that the falling out was and the time that we began being friends again was like years apart. So honestly, I could not even remember what the falling out was about, because it was years apart. And at the time, we both were pregnant when we decided, like, when we communicated with each other through Facebook to even start talking again, we both were pregnant. So it was just like, it wasn't a big deal. Like I told you, like, we had been friends for a long time. I'm not talking about no couple of years. I'm talking about, like, through college. She dropped out of college. I was still going to college. I dropped out of college. Like, it was like one of those type of situations. We just remained friends for a very long time. And our first falling out, can't tell you what it was about. Like, I really cannot. Like, I mean, we got into a whole heated argument about some shit that was stupid. Like, it was just dumb. And I just refused. And I just was like, whatever. So after that, we ended up speaking via Facebook, and we both agreed, like, girl, I miss you. Girl, I miss you too. Girl, I ain't seen you in forever. Whatever. You pregnant? I'm pregnant. Oh my God, how many months is you? End up, we both around the same amount of months pregnant, and all of that. So it was just like, it was crazy. So we was like, all right, we gonna see each other. So we went and, we had dinner at Fridays, and we sat down and we really talked, and it was just like, oh my God, like, we just missed each other. Like, when I say, like, my sister, I don't really take to females like that. I'm a Scorpio. Like, I'm somebody who is really like a literal loner. Like, I have friends, but I have my same friend. I'm 30, maybe 31 years old in November. And I have the same friends from high school. The same friends. I have a lot of cousins. So, majority of my friends are my cousins. But, like, outside of my cousins, my friends are my same friends from high school. So me and her even being friends was just crazy because, like I said, I normally don't even take to females. And she's a Gemini. My best friend is a Gemini. So it was just like, I don't know, we just clicked. Like, we just clicked like crazy. Like, we always just was tight. Like, I don't know. So during this time, I was at like a really, really low point in my life. Like, when I say low point, I mean like just low. Just like as a female, not really feeling good about myself. Like, it didn't even have nothing to do with anybody else. Like, I had just had a baby. I wasn't working. Was I working? No, I wasn't working at the time. I wasn't, because that was before I got my job. So I wasn't working, and I was just trying to figure out, like, what was I going to do in my life? And, like, me and her would talk a lot. Like, we would talk a whole lot. Like, I'm talking about, I talked her through so many situations with her, but it was before it was her husband. It was before it was her fiance. I talked to her through so many situations with them two. I talked to her through so many, like, just, you know, being a good girlfriend. Because, like I said, that's what we was. We was good girlfriends. So I talked her through whatever. I was always there for her. I mean, she could call me day, night, whatever, crying, whatever. And I would talk to her. Because I don't know why, but I'm just that type of person that a lot of my girlfriends, the people that are close to me, they know that when they in a time of need, I'm somebody who they can call on. I'm going to give you advice. Now I know where it comes from because baby is a Libra moon. So I'm all about balance. So that's why people love to come to me for advice. But like back then it was just like, I know, you know, she likes to come to me for advice. That's my friend. I'm going to be there for her. But baby, when them tables turned and I needed to come to her for advice and I needed to talk to her, you know what I got? Ass to kiss. That's what I got. So anyway, so you know, she was going through whatever she was going through. So this was clue number one. Her husband was going to, well, her now husband was going to propose to her, and he basically had hit all her friends on Facebook and was just like, you know, I want to basically getting them to come to her house so that he could surprise her in front of her friends, because like, that's the type of person she is. You know, we like I said, good girlfriends. So it was just like, you know, yeah, that's what he did. He called all of her friends, okay? So I never got a phone call. I never got a Facebook message. I never got a cuckoo. I'm talking about I never got a smoke signal. I never got nothing. So afterwards, me and her talk, and I found out she engaged. And I'm like, oh my God, friend, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, friend. That's what you've been wanting, friend. Like, I've been sitting here talking to you while you've been feeling some kind of way. Like, friend, I'm so happy for you. So, after that, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, we got engaged. And then it was like, and he called my friends over. Girl, how you call your friends over and I wasn't there? He called my friends over. He called all my friends. That was clue number one, because my boyfriend, he was at the time, because we weren't engaged then. So my boyfriend was just like, that seemed crazy, Danielle. Like, she over here all the time. Y'all always talking. That was clue number one, though. So anyway, I congratulate her. That's my friend. You know what I did? It knocked off my shoulder. It wasn't even that deep. It was just like, I'm just so happy for you, friend. Because, like I said, that was what she wanted. Like, I knew that she wanted to marry that man. I knew that that's what she wanted to do. So, I was happy for her. So, lo and behold, you know, later, at the time, I want to say at the time that she wasn't working too at the time. She wasn't working even. She ends up getting a part-time job. But before that, you know, she was thinking about going back to school. We both were thinking about going back to school. mind you, like I told you, I was at a point where I was real low. Like, I really didn't even know what I wanted to do with myself. Like, I just was like just floating around, like just floating with different ideas, because that's how I am. I float with different ideas. I was going to the career center. I was just doing a whole bunch of different stuff, trying to figure out like exactly what I was going to do. I kind of figured out like maybe I'm gonna take a class, you know, at the career center, something that's going to be free, something I'm not going to have to pay for. So I'm looking at all my different options or whatever. So I come across, what is it called? See, that's how you know the argument was so stupid. I can't even remember what the hell is shit called now. Sonography. All right, so that's what I come across. So I come across sonography. So in the midst of me coming across sonography, I take it to the people at the career center to see, you know, like, would they help me pay for it, because it's an in-demand field, it's a medical field. They got stipulations of what they'll help you pay for. So they basically was like, we will help you pay for it, but it will only be a portion because, you know, it was high. So I kind of started really looking into it more. Mind you, before we had, like I told you, me and her both were looking at going to school. We had a conversation, and she said something about sonography to me. That, you know, that's what she was thinking about doing. She was thinking about going to the school for sonography, whatever, whatever. I'm like, okay, friend, that's good. All right. I'm still in the midst of what I'm going through, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself. So I end up talking to, like I said, the lady at the career center. They told me they wouldn't pay for it, but I still was looking into it. So I looked into it and I figured out, oh, you know, it make good money, whatever, whatever. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just go back to school and I'll get that certificate, because going to law school and opening my own business, opening my own business has been my dream for like the past 10 years. So she knew that that was my dream also. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I could do something with this or whatever. So after I have the conversation with the lady from the career center, I call my friend, what I think is my friend, to talk to her about it, to ask her opinion about it. So I'm like, yeah, friend, I'm thinking about taking that sonography that you thinking about taking or whatever. What? This is her reaction. Yeah. But you know that program is like, it's a real competitive program. Yeah. So why would you want to step on my toes like that? Step on your toes. Yeah, why would you want to step on my toes like that? Why would you want to, go to a program that I'm going to? First of all, I'm just sitting here talking to you about it. I'm throwing out ideas about what I think. I'm thinking that my good girlfriend is going to be right there with me. She's not looking at me like I'm competition. She's going to be right there with me like, friend, yeah, we're going to do this together. Yeah, it's only a certain amount of slots to get into this program, but we going to get in it together. That's how a sister would be looking at that situation. When I tell you, that was the end for me. That was it. I'm done. Hang it up. And it really made me understand why I don't deal with females like that. But I know that I can't think that everybody is going to be like that, because everybody is not. But it just showed me her true colors. It showed me her true colors, because you don't look at me like a sister. You look at me like competition. That's what you just told me. You look at me like competition. Because the program that you wanted to get into, I was thinking about getting into, that had 100 slots. 100 slots. And you look at... All right. Now, I said everything that I had to say, because us as women, that's our number one problem. We have to stop looking at each other like we competition. Stop. Because the way you're going to do something is going to be completely different to the way I'm going to do something. I'll never wear an outfit the same way that you're going to wear an outfit. I'll never wear a hairdo the same way that you're going to wear a hairdo. Shit, I'll never wear lashes the same way that you're going to wear lashes. It's no competition. No competition. The only person that I am in competition with is the person that I was yesterday. That's it. I'm not in competition with anyone. And I believe that us as people, when we began to see that it's no need for competition and we should be working together, we're going to be so much better off. So much better off. No, I don't have too many female friends. However, the female friends that I do have are of great value. Because we don't just look at each other as friends. We look at each other as sisters. So when my sister hurt, I'm hurt. When my sister sad, I'm sad. When my sister is happy, I'm happy for my sister. When my sister don't got it all together, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix her crown. But you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to tell everybody else that I fixed it. That's the end of my story time, guys. Have a good day. See ya.